I don't think it'll be that great unless you're really looking for some lower end guys that might hit one of ones. But you can hit two or three one of ones in half a case of this stuff. I can't believe Finest was just as well, not just as good, but Finest was great too. Yeah, that one was loaded. There is no arguing that point. All right, guys, 5 minutes. We'll get going. 5 minutes. And as always, Pro Debut is back there too. Huh. Yep, it is week 2 keepers. That's true. What's going on, Dennis? Yep. Everything. The only time I don't ship everything is draft. I don't do base paper. So base paper and draft. That's the only thing I won't sort. And it's just a time thing. But yeah, everything else ships. Yeah, I don't want this stuff. I've got too much of it. uh, what kind of card does he have? Is it a kid? Yeah, see, Ed's not getting close enough to exactly what he wants. He's leaving options. USA shouldn't be that difficult, I wouldn't think. Of something. It's the kids that are almost impossible. you got that right, Joel. I'm sure. All right. I've hit a lot of Glenn Allen Hill Jr. He is not a rare one. All right, folks. Good luck. This should be a much better break. I think I'm going to run out of Glenn Allen Hill Jr.'s to hit. All right, guys. Sanford. Cody Hose. And a USA Will Wilson to 99. Will Wilson. You guys have those? You guys have two players tonight, Posey? Slacker. And Benjamin Ryland to 99. 15U. Benjamin Ryland. I figured we might see a little more kids tonight. Benjamin Ryland. Logan Ohop to 75. I got higher expectations than 2. Devers base. And Geraldo to 25. Miguel Geraldo to 25. I've got to get Jen into this. A Thad Ward base. I think she'd probably do better at this than you. And Jonathan Hernandez, Future Threads. Shuck, 250. Shoemake. I have no clue. There could be is there a chicken getting operated on? Wouldn't shock me. Lodolo. We've got Sandy to 100. I wouldn't operate on a chicken. I'd just eat it, but that's me.
No, it's got a disease.
Oh, it's diseased. You can't eat a diseased one. Matt Wallner to 25. Don't want to eat a diseased chicken, so that's true. Ryan to 150. Gaston base. Vargas base. And Adley to 399. Adley to 399. I don't know, was it a chicken or a rooster? I don't think you're going to get too many eggs from roosters. But I wasn't looking. Isaiah Campbell. Peguero to 125. Williams base. Matt Cronin to 25. Matt Cronin. Trey Harris. Yeah, and this is what ends up on TV, guys, when I don't have baseball. My wife's watching Dr. Pole. Tyler Callahan. Hey, at least it's not Gilmore Girls. Look at the positives. Callahan. And Triolo to 100. Yeah, but there's no live baseball right now. That's not any fun to hear about. All right, we've got Mears base. Jameson. And a Future Threads, Jaron Duran. Yeah, exactly. I don't really watch basketball. Apostle. Posty said you can put on Gilmore Girls. He'll watch Gilmore Girls with you. She said it's not on. Sorry, Posty. I tried. Sanford to 125. Wolf base. DeJesus to 100. And Josh Jung. Josh Jung. He said Netflix. I do have Netflix on this TV. We can get it done, I guess. Peguero. Yeah, but if you go to Netflix, where do you start? You start at the beginning? Williams base. Kirk. Vargas Optichrome. Trevor McDonald to 75. He said season 1, episode 1 makes sense. I don't know if that's going to bring in the people for the breaks, though. Matt Cronin. Rutledge, 250. Priester. Caraballo. Espino to 75. And we've got Moises. Base Moises. I don't have the fights. It's on pay-per-view. Pagero to 99. We got Dominguez. Is it a base, though? Yep, we got a base Jason Dominguez. Well, what are they on? What are the prelims on? Toribio to 25. Oh. Sorry. The boys are asking for me to change the channel. The boys are asking.
You're the one that put this on, not me.
Well, you were sitting there watching it.
Because it's this, or I can go back.
All right, here come the prelims.
Or I can watch Ryan's done this.
Oh. Dahlbeck. Prospect material.
Now we'll never know how he makes it.
Well, I don't have internets on this side, though. That's the problem. De La Cruz. If I was in the main room, yeah, I'd get online and I'd find it. Yeah. Soriano to 250. Yeah, if I was in the other room, I would. So just out of curiosity, for those that do pay attention to this stuff, does McGregor even have a shot tonight? So he's got his butt handed to him the last 4 times he's gotten in a ring somewhere. Exactly. It's about the way it works, Kent. And then all of a sudden, boom. Wenzel, Bautista to 250. And Anthony Volpe to 99. The positive is, it's a lot easier to take a skunk in this than a skunk in draft at like $50 a pop per player. And Ethan McIlvaine. Ethan McIlvaine. I guess he's number 21. Shervian. Number to 100. Steer base. Austin Martin. Ha! Alexandro Kirk. Didn't you get a nice... Didn't you have Valero? Or George Valera last week? Because there's another one. George Valera, number to 199. Last week's was a lot better looking, though. McConnell to 75. Yeah, looks like it. Allen, Matthew. Jones, Optichrome. Devin Mann. And we do have a 1 of 1. You're not going to like it. Devin Mann. And you're not going to like it, but Seth Johnson, 1 of 1 plate. Oh, wrong sleeve. Seth Johnson, 1 of 1 plate. I said you weren't going to like it. Herrera, die cut to 99. I don't even know who he is, though. Does it say where he was drafted? What round? He's a first rounder, I guess. 40th. Moises, base. Tamares, base. And Adley, number 2. This time to 149. No ink on Adley, but a couple cards. Tyler Callahan. I think that's number 2 for him. Soto to 250. Adley, base. But at least it's something, Adley. The two biggest names in this stuff, Jason and Adley, but at least we got base. Newton to 49. The Sherv. I'm going to pull a 101 Shervian. And you're not going to be able to put it with your other 101. Justin Dean. No, there's like 10 of them, I'm sure. You have one of them. Zach Watson. Between plates and autos and non-autos and variations and optichromes, trust me, you've got one of like 10. Wenzel to 150. Why do you think you always hit 101s in this stuff all the time? There's a bunch of 101s. Elite corners the market on that stuff. I would, yeah, you never know with this stuff. Yeah, it's early. Will Wilson, base. Hogan Harris to 49. This stuff will skunk you at times. And then all of a sudden, a Future Threads, Matt Manning. It's not Casey Mize, but it is a Tiger. I didn't even realize Matt Manning has something in this. And I don't know how that's Matt Manning. Florentino. Well, you guys should have seen enough of this now if you want an auto to know who to pull. Drew Rom, who to go after. No, not Mize. I said Matt Manning, it's a Tiger. Gorski, base. Sherv, Optichrome. And Dane Dunning to 199. Well, if you're going to send something in, that's the type of card to send. If it's in good shape, which I thought it was. A Vargas. Jay Vargas. Goss to 250. Matthew Thompson, base. Lodolo, ticket. So no one spoke up, or at least I didn't see it. Kaufman. Who's going to win the main in this tonight? Maciel. Gabriel Maciel. Does Connor have a shot? Some guy. Spencer Steer to 75. I figured one of you guys out there watches this stuff and has a clue. Avery Short. Mordon. Corey Lee. Well, there's the boy back there in the commercial. Carlos Rodriguez to 10. Carrod. There you go. 9 of 10 for Carlos Rodriguez. Lewis to 250. Stinson base. Zephyrjan to 25. A Josh Jung to 399. Man, that one looks like it's got some edging right there. Pena. Brian Pena. De La Cruz to 150. What's Cowboy do? Is he a wrestler or is he a puncher? You're watching too much, Kent. Maciel base. Mitchell. A Futures Threads, Kevin Smith. You're paying way too much attention. You gotta look away for about 10 minutes. So at least then you don't really know if you've missed or not. De La Cruz. Jaciel De La Cruz. Acuna to 125. Base. Andrew Vaughn, base. I was hoping for something. Number to 99, Mordon. Probably put the autos in the right spot. Bobby Dahlbeck to 175. Wilton Laura. All right, time for a super of somebody. Gaston to 100. Zephyrjan, base. Patrick Bailey. Brandon Williamson. Jarren Duran. Ryan Garcia to 75. Cronin, base. Perez, base. A Logan Davidson to 75. Logan Davidson. You got a little something, huh? John Torres. Cavaco to 99. Ha! We hit another base. Yep, another base of Adley. You got 2 jerseys and 2 base. Espinola to 150. Evan White to 199. Pagera. Just buy all the Logans, Ed. Just buy all the Logans. Corner the market on Logan. You know you'll hit. Rom to 250. All right, guys. Pro debut is ending now. If you're interested in it, it is ending now. You have Logan Allen in both halves, or just this half? Just the back half. So I could have sworn I pulled him somewhat recently. Wenzel base, but I guess I didn't. Riley Green Optichrome. Matt Cronin to 199. A lot of Matt Cronin tonight. Tristan English. Tristan English. Zephyrjan, 250. Koknowitz, base. Martinez, 250. Alejandro Kirk again. I'm due for any of those kind of cards. Michael King to 195. Oh, that's what it was. I could have sworn I'd pulled one. Davidson to 150. Nelson. All right, so that's what it was. I did pull one. McCann. Yeah. eBay does that to me all the time. Lugo. And when I'm breaking, if I don't get some kind of alert, it doesn't do me any good. Because normally I get going in this, and then next thing you know, it's done. And it went for about half of what I would have paid for it. Nick Quintana to 100. Toribio to 125. Manoa base. DeJesus base. And my boy Wander to 399. About as good as I can do it with him in this stuff. Dominic Fletcher. $75, Verrocchio. Cannon Smith, base. Williamson to 49. Justin Dean to 100. Zach Watson. Cronin to 250. Oh, man. So anybody have any prediction of who one of the smaller names, the $4.99 guys, it's going to be huge? Anybody have any kind of prediction on it? Short base. Burleson. A Brennan Malone. There's your boy, Posey. Brennan Malone. You know, there's a couple players in this that next year's draft will be top prospects. Deson Brown. It happens. You never know who, but it always happens. Drew Rom to 75. Still your boy. One of the guys you got graded, I thought. Stinson base. Jung Optichrome. Skubal. Brujan to 199. Maciel to 100. Maciel base. And Josh Wolf to 25. Josh Wolf to 25. Seth Johnson base. You got to like 2 10 of 10s. Devin Mann base. When you can get double 10s on a guy. Valdez to 150. Vaughn base. Castro. Wow, another one. Adley, number 3 on the jersey. Yeah, but the thing is, from what I've heard, when you send it in, there's no guarantee that that's what it's going to come back, if you know what I mean. It goes in, but they could give it anything they want. Isaiah Campbell. They could give it double 9s if they want to, supposedly. Rocchio to 125. Zephyrjan, base. Martin. And Acuna. We've got an Acuna auto. There you go. Kind of like that. So what's the point in getting pre-graded like that if they can change it on you? That's the thing I don't understand. Tyler Callahan. I mean, it's not like the auto can change. Did they give any kind of explanation? Hose to 100. And that's the one part of the card that can't change. The auto is going to stay the same. I mean, you can still ding a corner when it's in those sleeves. Yeah, as of right now, I agree. You should have. Everybody should have. It always seems like there's one guy per half break that you get get as many as 3 or 4 autos of. For some reason, it runs that way. Cannon base. DeJesus to 75. I definitely think if you watch enough of this, though, you'll get in a good rhythm on who gets pulled. You can definitely hit autos in this if you want. Trent Grisham to 99. And it's like anything else. At this point, everybody has the same odds. Kinda. Carlos Rodriguez. Are they all USA players? You have any base guys? Paris, 150. Sasaki base. Bishop, Optichrome. Antonio Santillan to 199. Brian Pena. Who's the Philly? Shoemake to 125. Gilberto Jimenez. Hose base ticket. And Sasaki. Is he just a jersey though? I think Garcia is just a prospect material card, kind of like Wander. I think. De La Cruz. I mean, heck, I still keep Wander. I'm rolling with. I've only hit him like twice so far, but Cabello to 100. Espino. Pagero base. George Kirby. Duran.
This is really wrestling.
Huh?
They're just wrestling. They're not really fighting. Just wrestling.
It's both. Combo. Davidson to 250. Coca base. Yasser Mercedes to 25. Sixto Sanchez.
Very exciting.
Montero to 75. Geraldo to 99. What was it? I had one guy, I think it was last week, had like 10 players and didn't hit a card in 10 players. That's tough. You would like to think 10 is a good enough number to at least hit something. Me. No, you hit something. And I don't think you guys had 10. It was literally 10. Cronin base. Logan Harris to 25. This stuff is difficult until you hit, and then you feel good. It definitely seems a little harder this year than last year. Zach Thompson to 25. Zach Thompson to 25. And Logan Driscoll. Logan Driscoll. Wrong Logan. I bought in 2 of those. Yeah, it wasn't any better, Ed. I bought 2 of those. Yeah. I was like, I won't do that again. Number to 75. Carlos Rodriguez. I ended up with 2 jersey cards of nothing. I mean, and the autos were nobodies. Rushman again. That's 3 base Rushman, 3 jerseys of Rushman tonight. McConnell. Trey Harris. Dane Dunning to 199. Yeah, I ended up with 2 jersey cards of nobody. 2, I think, Dominican autos. And I was like, wow. Lewis to 99. Moises. Yeah, that's Lofton. All it takes is 1 auto, but who was it? Corey pulled a nice auto the other night. Dahlquist. And the fact I didn't hit one in the first half definitely makes the back half worth gambling on. And like I said, even at that price, Joshua Mears, it is a lot cheaper than like an Adley in draft, where guys are dropping like $300 and missing. Vaughn to 250. Allen base. De La Cruz base. And a Victor Meza to 399. Noah Song. Matos to 150. Exactly. Steer base. Chalice to 99. Some people just have more expendable income than I do. How about a Toribio 1 of 1? Out of nowhere, Luis Toribio 1 of 1. There we go. Little super action going right there. Vargas to 75. That was a nice pack. A 1 of 1 and a 75 on in the same one. And Garcia to 75. Now that would have been worth hitting in retail.
It's dangerous when there's all kinds of blood.
Oh yeah. That's the sport.
They clean the floor up after they're done.
Yeah, once they're done. Best they can. But they all get tested. Massively. That's what happens. That's what they sign up for. Lugo, base. Alec Burleson. Cannon Smith. Cannon Smith. All right, Bobby Dahlbeck, future threads to 25. Dahlbeck had a nice night. Dahlbeck had a nice one. Devers, 150. Florentino, base. Newton, Optichrome. All right, first time we've hit one of these tonight. Points. Only one, though. A Schunk to 10. 10 of 10. Aaron Schunk. Aaron Schunk, 10 of 10. He's a Rocky. It's not a Ray. Tyler Baum, 125. Siani, base. Laura, base. And a prospect material, Royce Lewis. Oh. Yeah, one is better than 4, Posty. One is way better than 4. John Diaz, base. Don't you have him, Kent? Well, yeah, but the odds of that are pretty slim. Steer to 100. Glenn Allen Hill, base. Gene to 250. Hunter Haas to 99. Hunter Haas, 18U this time. Castro. Castro. Holland to 99. Ryan, base. Oh, hop. Andrew Vaughn, 499, jersey. Lorenzo. And Englert to 250. All right, guys. That was it. There is Pro Debut. That's a lot more difficult to get skunked in. You're going to at least hit base in that. All right, it also was a keeper. So if you'd like to keep for next week, send me the email, guys. Send me the email if you want to keep. All right. Hold my beer. All right. Here we go. We got 1 Dominguez base and 3 Adley base tonight. Numbered, we've got Holland, Garcia, Chalice, Lewis, Rodriguez, Harris, Geraldo, Mercedes, De Jesus, Wolf, Rom, Williamson, Rocchio, Cavaco, Garcia, Mordon, Zephyrjon, Steer, Rom, Harris, Newton, Herrera, McConnell, Toribio, Pagera, Cronin, Geraldo, and O'Hop. I'm going to trademark that, Joel. Jerseys, we've got Vaughn, Lewis, Victor, Thompson, Sanchez, Santillan, Adley, Malone, Wander, Cronin, White, Dahlbeck, Jung, Dunning, Adley, Volpe, Dahlbeck, Jung, Adley, and Wilson. Autos, we've got Pagero, Torres, Davidson, Duran, Williamson, Laura, Pena, De La Cruz, Smith, Rodriguez, Lee, Maciel, Kaufman, Vargas, Manning, Florentino, Watson, Dean, Callahan, Johnson, Mann, Valera, Kirk, McIlvain, De La Cruz, Gomez, Espino, Cronin, McDonald, Pagero, Apostle, Duran, Callahan, Harris, Campbell, Wallner, Gaston, Hernandez, Ward, and Ryland. Had a couple kids. Lorenzo, Castro, Haas, Diaz, Schunk, Dahlbeck, Smith, Vargas, 1 of 1, Toribio, Song, Mears, Dahlquist, Dunning, Harris, Driscoll, Montero, De La Cruz, Duran, Kirby. No, I thought we hit 1 in the front half. Sasaki, I could be wrong. I thought we hit 1, Kent. Pena, Rodriguez, Grisham, Callahan, Acuna, Campbell, Brujon, Mann, Johnson, Skubal, Brown, Watson, Dean, Fletcher, Quintana, Lugo, King, Kirk, and English. All right, that's it for tonight's Elite. Send me the email if you're going to keep. I will be back here in about 40 minutes with Pro Debut.